Hi there, Wendy Pastrick here, President of PASS, and I am here with JG, who is the Vice President of Data and AI Marketing at Microsoft. JG, as always, it is so great to have you with us. We sure appreciate that.
Well, thank you. It is, this is, one of those things that I look forward to every year. Such a pleasure to be with you today.
Oh, that's great. And Microsoft has been, a huge supporter of both PASS and the PASS Summit, year after year. What is it that keeps Microsoft coming to the table?
Well, if I could just say it in a word, it's community. The summit, frankly, offers us such a tremendous opportunity to connect with the data community at large. And one of the things that I'm really excited for is to be able to show all of our latest innovations to help empower our attendees to do their jobs better, understand our portfolio better, and if they're consultants, help their customers with our technology. And I'll just say this, I speak for all of the folks here at Microsoft when I say that the attendee feedback is so crucial to us as we define our own product strategy and roadmap.
Oh, definitely. Absolutely. So, we definitely want to encourage people to provide that feedback as often and as much as they can. And it only makes the products better. And that's one of the great things about the community relationship with Microsoft. So that's always been a key highlight for me too. So between the keynote and the general sessions, and of course the Azure Data Clinic, what will Microsoft be focusing on this year?
Well, I think one of the things we'll be discussing is the latest innovation across the Azure data portfolio, including the new Azure SQL announcements. And one of the things I'm eager to do at this event is really deep dive on our recent announcements around Azure SQL Edge and all of our Azure Arc enabled data services. Of course, you'll also hear a lot about Synapse, our premier analytics service in Azure.
Yeah, that's great. I know, the keynotes that we've had in the past, always are so energizing and empowering for the data community. So we're really looking forward to, all of the great things that Microsoft brings to Summit for us. So, let's go ahead and talk about the elephant in the room a little bit here, right? You're at home, I'm at home. This whole age of COVID has just, turned, entire industries on their head. So how do you see that, impacting the data professional?
Well, you're so right about this. I mean, I was just thinking this morning that this is really I think the 9th month that I've been working from my home office. So welcome everybody to my home office. This is my home office. It's such an unprecedented time. I just, my heart goes out to all of the folks out there that have been affected adversely by this pandemic. From a technology standpoint, we are also seeing a ton of changes. One of the things I see is that digital transformation and the related disruption is happening faster than ever before. And so what I would tell the data professionals that attend PASS is to continue to keep their skills sharp and continue to learn year round, because every single customer that I talk to is accelerating their digital transformation initiatives and accelerating their move to the cloud. Satya, our CEO, often says that many customers tell us that 2 years of digital transformation has happened in 2 months.
Wow.
So just think about that for a minute, right? So I think it's vital that the community keeps abreast of all of the new innovations and all of the things that we are announcing here today, so they can help their customers and help their organizations essentially accelerate and help them move and transform digitally into the cloud.
Absolutely. Yeah. I'm sure most of the technical professionals out there have been possibly overwhelmed by the amount of change that's happened. So what are some of the main topics that have been coming up in conversations for you around this
Yeah,
digital transformation?
yeah, I think it's principally in three areas that I see the most number of conversations happening, and particularly in the connection with data. I've never seen such a rush to migrate on-premises databases into Azure. Frankly, the pace at which this is happening has been, I mean, from my perspective, stunning, if I can use a word. The other thing that I've been seeing is even how customers are sort of reimagining how things like contactless, the world of contactless ought to work in this new environment, right? They're reimagining it. New apps are being created. So I do see a lot of new apps being written, and the speed to writing those apps matter more than ever before. And the third thing is the tremendous use of things like analytics and AI to predict the future, right? In some way, shape, or form. And by predicting, I'll even give you an example. I was talking to a retailer about a week ago. Now, it's obviously you've heard of predicting demand, but what
Mm-hmm.
this retailer was looking to do was actually to figure out the number of employees they needed to have in the store at any given period of time, given the demand they were about to see. You see what I'm saying? So it's not just about hey, what do I need on my shelf? Everything from servicing the customer to help them meet that demand
Mm-hmm.
are things that customers are looking through. So those three areas, migration for cost savings, new apps to handle the new paradigm, and analytics and AI to put it all together and understand what the reality is.
Thank you so much, JG. It's been a pleasure to talk to you as always, and I'm so sorry that I don't get to shake your hand this year. But hopefully we will be back to, yeah, elbows. Yeah,
No,
I
so
hope
thank
you
you
and your
so much.
family should take it. Sorry, go ahead.
I said thank you so much for this opportunity, Wendy. I always appreciate it.
Oh, it's been so much fun, and I wish you and your family well, and take care.
You as well. Thank you.
Thank you.